Right, boys, we are back, and today's video I want to be covering Napoleon Hill because in 1938 he claimed to interview the devil. All right, the man who wrote Think and Grow Rich. Obviously, I hope you read that book, and it's an amazing book. He said the enemy himself revealed exactly how he keeps people trapped, not with chains, but with thoughts. All right, the book was banned for 70 years. He didn't want to release it to the public because it was going to be so controversial. And when you read it, you'll understand it why. All right, but what he exposed isn't just self-help philosophy. It's spiritual warfare at the end of the day. So let's get into it. Number one, let's go over the backstory. Okay, so Hill wrote it after Think and Grow Rich. All right, but publishers refused to release it because it was too controversial, like I said. All right, he described interviewing a being who calls himself the devil, who admits to controlling 98% of the world through fear and drifting. And I want to ask you, do you notice that in today's day and age? Do you feel like you're different? Like you have purpose, like you're trying to go after your dream job, you're trying to build a business, you're trying to do something great, something purposeful with your life. You're not settling for these average women. You want to have an amazing family, have the nice cars, have the nice house, live in an amazing, safe neighborhood, have the kids, like have that perfect family. But you see all around you, all these people, all they want to do is drink, smoke, watch TikTok, go to college, not question the authority or the government or anything like that. Okay, because it aligns. It aligns. All right, 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power of love and a sound mind. All right, fear and confusion are the first door that Satan opens. Once your mind drifts, your purpose dies. If you look around, like I said, it's just zombies. It's just zombies. No one is waking up to the fact, like, that Jesus is king and that you need to genuinely grow a relationship with him. But let's go into the playbook. What does the devil exactly do? All right, drifting. All right, keeping people lazy, unfocused, double-minded. Every man I know who's like not on this path, like the normal average person. I'm not taking shots at everyone. No. All they care about is going and getting to the weekend. Going to college, getting that average life, drinking, smoking, going to the frat house, maybe going to a concert here and there, chasing girls. That's all they care about. They're like unfocused. They're not worried about their future. All right, they're lazy. They don't go to the gym. They eat junk food every day. Maybe they do go to the gym, but they cancel it out with smoking and food and TikTok and everything like that. And then fear. They're afraid of stepping out of their comfort zone. All right, like they don't want to take the risk. They don't want to take the risk. Like maybe they have something in their heart. They have a purpose or a calling in their heart, but they don't want to step out on it. Or, they're afraid of stepping out of line because of the criticism. They don't want their parents to judge them or their friends to judge them. They want to be the normal, the average dude, okay? Or they're distracted, all right? Like they're keeping the mind filled with noise. They never have time to sit down with God. They always got an AirPod in. They're always TikTok, music, you name it. Like they're always just they just never slow down. They're rushing through life the whole time. All right, they never reflect. They never pray. Okay, James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. All right. Like I said, this ties into modern life. Endless scrolling, lust, chasing status, chasing energy. All right, it's the same spirit that Hill described, only now it hides behind algorithms. All right, so this book, like, it's good. It's an amazing book. You can find it for free on YouTube. And Hill, he exposed the system. All right, he talks about mastering the mind, but in the book, he never talks about surrendering it to Christ. All right, without Jesus, you can outwit the devil temporarily, but you're not going to defeat him. All right, Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. All right, your mind is a battlefield. You'll learn this when you start to meditate. You'll start to learn how stupid and useless and how your thoughts don't matter. But you don't win. You don't win the battle with motivational quotes. You win it with renewal. All right, renewal, refining your heart, refining your actions to grow closer to Christ. My life has completely done a 180 after giving my life to Christ and genuinely growing with him. So how do you outwit the devil for real? Like the biblical way to do it. Okay, number one, you want to guard your mind. All right, Philippians 4:8. Think on whatever is true and pure. Okay? You need to like surround yourself, or you need to get rid of all the temptations. Okay, when I was struggling with lust, know why? It was because I was either watching those stupid videos or on Instagram shaking ass or everything like that, or listening to secular music where they're talking about doing this a bunch of times, right? You need to guard your mind. If you're trying to do something great, and I tell this to all my clients of mine, if you're trying to do something great like build a business or anything like that, you don't need to listen to the world. You don't need to listen to people who are never done what you have done. Okay, you need to throw on podcasts and listen to people who are doing what you have done or what want to do. You need to get around people who have done what you want to do. You need to get around people in Christ. If you want to grow your relationship with Christ, you need to get around mentors. Doesn't have to be myself. You can go to church and find people, but you need to guard your mind. You need to protect it. You need to surround yourself with people, and you need to listen to things that are going to help you grow, not things that are going to drag you down. All right. Number 2, you need obedience. Okay, you need to obtain favor. Everyone can get on their high horse. Everyone can get motivated. Like you can watch a Batman edit or a Jackson Dart edit, but at the end of the day, you need um obedience. Proverbs 3:5. Trust your obedience, or trust God, not your own understanding. All right. The way you obtain favor from the Lord is obedience, following His teachings. You're not going out and you're not doing all those bad habits. You're not getting drunk. You're not thinking lustfully about girls. And if you are, you're shooing them away. You're not, just doing all these bad habits. You're doing the good things. You're working towards your purpose. You're um, going to church. You're surrounding yourself with good people. You're doing the things God wanted you to do. You're doing the things that make you, I don't want to say feel good, but you're doing the teachings that are in the Bible and in Scripture and what I'm telling you. You're doing those things. Okay, you have obedience to the Lord. You're not disobeying Him. Okay, number 3 falls in line with that. Discipline daily. All right, Matthew 16:24. Deny yourself and follow Christ. You're going to have situations where you there's going to be times where like your boys want to go out and party. There's going to be times where you want to go out and drink or smoke, and there's going to be times where you see a cute girl and she's going to want to text you to come over. There's going to be times where you need to deny yourself. You deny your flesh. Maybe you want to listen to secular music. Maybe you've had a bad day and you want to crash out on a family member or a friend or anything like that. All right, but you need to deny yourself, pick up your cross, and follow Christ. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Whenever I'm going through something like that, a bad habit or like a bad time or situation, or my flesh is eating at me, get on your knees, slow down, take some deep breaths, breathe through your balls, okay? And I say that seriously. Like, breathe so deep you can feel the tingle in your balls. And just ask yourself, what would Jesus do? Okay, take a second and breathe. And then finally, purpose over pleasure. Okay, Matthew 16:24, deny yourself and follow Christ. The devil fears a man who thinks for himself under God's authority. Okay, if you have a purpose, you should be working towards that every day. And everyone has a purpose. All right, you are not here by accident. God knows the numbers of hairs on your head. Okay, if you need help with your purpose, my Instagram is Christoph_. I've helped a lot of people find it. But if you know your purpose, or you have something tugging at your heartstrings telling you to do something, you need to be working your ass off towards it every single day. Trust me, I don't want to be out here. It's 8 o'clock right now. I should have filmed these videos a while ago. I've made about 5 of them. I still have like 5 more to do. Okay, I don't want to be out here doing this, but you best believe I'm going to be doing it because it's my purpose, and I know that I will get rewarded for it. Well, not rewarded from it, but I know it's the right thing to do. I know this is what God is calling me to do. It's the same with you. If you have a purpose, if you have an inclination, a tugging at your heart, anything like that, you need to be going after it. You don't need to be drinking. You don't need to be going to bars. You don't need to be doing all these things that are going to make you good in the moment, because at the end of the day, you're going to feel empty. All right? Because I've done it. I've been in your shoes where I've done it, and I felt good for the first couple minutes, and then I just feel empty afterwards. I did it today. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos when I should have been doing this, and now I'm making up for it. Okay? You need to be working your ass off every single day to your purpose. Okay? So, the truth, Napoleon Hill was right about one thing. The enemy works through your mind. Alright, but he was wrong about who holds the keys. Freedom doesn't come from outwitting the devil. It comes from submitting to Christ. Okay? And I just want to make sure I have all my notes there. But, yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, that's really all I got. If you're tired of feeling like your mind is under attack and you know God's calling you to something greater, don't ignore that. Okay, every great man starts his transformation when he stops drifting and decides to follow Christ with everything. If that's you, DM me on Instagram. I'll help you build the discipline, the faith, the mindset to finally walk in your God-given purpose. Okay? I love you guys. I'm praying for each and every single one of you. Go out there, kill it, make me proud. I love you. Peace.